fall in, my fellow scouts, to a Napoleon Total War 3 4v4 battle replay today. Today's map is Flanders 9. The person who sent me the replay is Steague 32, so thank you, Steague. On his team today we have California 079, Malachi 222 the OG. We have Ron Effin Swanson, and on the other team we have JohnTheRoch without a Trez, Timothy's 10, I think that is, or 9, sorry about that, and Sim Wish. And if you guys like to send me through other Napoleon Total War 2 replays like this, or other Total War replays like from Third Age Reforged, Rome 2, Warhammer 2, just naming a few, there are links here displayed on the screen, which you'll find in the video's description below. The first of which is my Discord ID, where you can post your battle replays directly to me if you so wish. The second is my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. Or you can join my Discord server at Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post your Total War replays into the Battle Replay sub-channel. I also have various funding options available if you guys would like to support my work. It does really help out the channel and the Discord. But if you'd like to support the channel in other ways, then I'm trying to chase up 20 likes per video to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tick that bell for notifications so you stay up to date with all those content as it drops. And leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. I look forward to reading them. Now, the factions today on the red team, which is Steag's Alliance, I believe. We've got Sverige, or Sweden. We've got United Kingdom 1815. We've also got Prussia 1806. And Helder Expedition 1799 there. Now, in the distance here, it looks like we've got Osmanli. We've got France 1809 to 1812. We've got the big United States here. We've got Rheinbund as the final blue team player today. So a very diverse group of factions today. No players have picked the same faction twice, which is a break from tradition. Usually in every replay I've done of late, like one team's always gone the same faction, like France, with slight variations, but still the same empire. But yeah, this is refreshing. Each player has their own separate faction today, which is cool. Alright, we've got 5 1-pointers on the field today and 1 2-pointer. Well, that's a total of 7 points today, up for grabs. It looks like the red team controls safely 3 points, and there's a big battle going on, I think, for the 2-pointer. Now, if the blue team can secure the 2-pointer and their own 2 1-pointers and hold out to the end, they win. So, although the red team might have got the better position on some of the points, they are at a disadvantage when it comes to controlling the majority of the points, at least for now. We had some, it's like, what is that, 12th Dragoons? The Supply 12th. Supply 12th? Okay. What's so special about these guys? Well, they're fast. I suppose it's a good strike unit for cavalry and general assassinations. Helder Expedition's got lots of cavalry today. A lot of Queen's Dragoons. Oh, King Irish Hussar Dragoons. Fancy that. Cherry Riders. I wonder if they popped the cherry. And that's where they got their name from. You might have a game here between Osmanli and the Swedish and United Kingdom cavalry forces. Osmanli is predominantly a cavalry faction. Players who tend to bring this faction always tends to go heavy on the cav. Their infantry is not as reliable. Their cavalry is far more effective than any of their infantry that I've seen in the past, at least. Over here we have, what is that? It's like 1.5 pounders. They're very tiny cannons. And maybe they're very accurate. Who knows? Alright. So yeah, England's just got some cavalry stationed outside the house there. They're guarding this one. Blue team's already inside the town, trying to claim those 2 pointers. So they just touched blades there, briefly. 5 losses there. So, red team has drawn first blood. We're wondering why Price is running all the way back here. Now, it could be looking at the map here. Helder's going to go for the 2-pointer town, and they're going to rely on the red team's cavalry to guard the right flank. There doesn't seem to be too much activity on the left flank. Just a bunch of infantry units that we can see for now in the area. As long as it's not cavalry, then the blue team can't move up too fast against the red team here. So if they get their own infantry units stationed just over here, outside the town, they can guard the left flank and move on the 2-pointer directly. In relative safety, they can still be fired upon by artillery coming in from this direction here. Osmanli, they're still getting their artillery into position. I think. I've lost sight of it. These guys here, how close do you want to get? We've got some Kentucky Mounted Volunteers. I wonder if they bought some Kentucky Fried Chicken. I'm starving. Whenever I see the Kentucky word, I always think Kentucky Fried Chicken. A lot of people probably do. I wonder if Kentuckians are okay with that. Over here, we got 8-pounder from France, and the United Kingdom's also got a 6-pounder, I think. Horse artillery, so these guys here can deploy that artillery very quickly anywhere across the map. So well, that looks good. Yeah, the Swedes reacted to it. Yeah, knocked out their morale and took out 6 of them. Those did seem to be good shots looking at the trajectory. Alright guys, I might do a small cut here. I had hoped they would have engaged by now. But as you can see, the tensions are brewing. We're getting closer and closer. Something's bound to snap very soon. Okay guys, we're back. Hell, just copped a couple of, I suppose, scrapes from the artillery, you could call it. Prussia went straight for the house, but France is going to block their path. Oh geez, it's still going to go. That's a shot and a half right there. Geez, the hit was so big it caused a glitch. Now that was fast movement there from Prussia. He got in the house before France even fired a shot. I thought the French units there had him dead to rights. Now Prussia still will probably lose here, but you know, you got to give him credit for getting the entire unit inside the house before France fired on him. Still got 100 men left in here. Oh, they broke. Osmanli was in trouble. Jeez, poor Helder. Well, I suppose they're lucky that most of the units can back up, but geez, a huge chunk of them is missing. Rheinbund, the United States and France have all their artillery on the hill there. Looks like France is moving up. Where are they going after now? I don't know. If they aim for the Prussian army, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, all these units tightly packed together. Nice hit here could kill hundreds. Hell, they're just shattering Rheinbund right now. What is going on here? We've got a 12-pounder here from the Helder expedition. Still moving up. Not firing. Okay, Prussia just deployed their artillery. Oh, someone bought some howitzers. I see. Swedes tried charging in. Artillery's hammering her. Oh, the Swedes charged into him. But the Indians are brave enough to hold on. I wonder what Sweden was thinking they're doing that. The artillery just nailed him when he got them too close. Yeah, United Kingdom has moved up their infantry. There's still a large gap here for France to get through. I don't think France is getting into the Prussian artillery. They've got to run by 2 Prussian units that are already deployed and ready for action if they get in too close. Looking at the map there, still no action on the right, all their flanks. What are they shooting at? definitely going after somebody there. And France just lost one of their artillery units. From the look of it, artillery might have actually broken the entire crew. Artillery from either direction here has landed. I think the Swedish skirmishers are trying to shoot the Sverige, maybe?
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah. Some Swedish skirmishers there. So this is Steague's 32's army, for sure. The question is, where is he going to bring enough backup? United Kingdom's got some light dragoons at the very back there. It could be they're searching for the American general, trying to snipe him out. Looks like he's over there, actually. James Madison. He's the top dog today for the United States. Sweden continues to move forward. At this range, you can't imagine they're getting too many hits very quickly. Oh, looks like England's been engaged. The United States doesn't like them. Who would have thought? Yeah, see, look, that's the big risk. You don't want to fight right on the borderline. Unless you've got superiority, unless you're very confident of a win. I don't know why Sweden and the United Kingdom are charging forward. Osmanli's hammering them right now. Is the United Kingdom going for it? I think he indeed is. He's pulling away. Oh, that was always inevitable. Sweden's trying to draw him in. The United Kingdom's got to pay attention here. The United States is coming for him. Good attack there from the United States. Got in their ranks.
Our men are running, sir.
United Kingdom still might be able to win this. Okay, Sweden's got their elite cav here. The Decisive. Yeah, I'm saying it horribly. But the point is, they won. Jeez, they owned Osmanli big time. United States going for a suicide charge here. So far, this is where the action is. It looks like there's about to be an engagement on the very far right of the map. It's just a 1v1 unit. Looks like the red team's on top there. Alright, Sweden with his elite cav alone has managed to beat back Sweden and United States cavalry. It's unclear how many more units they have. If they have elite cav of their own. Okay, it looks like these units broke before but now have come back to the fight. And Osmanli is sending them back in. Units down to half strength. Lost 4 horses now since this engagement began. United Kingdom moving up, but I don't know if his presence was really needed here. Sweden just seemed to have things in hand. That engagement though was pretty heavy on Osmanli. He lost about 40 to 50 horses per unit there. In the meantime, Sweden's pressing. He's just got to move his army towards the town though. If he can wield Osmanli and push him back in this direction, his forces then can move on the town. United Kingdom can also move on the town, and it should be United Kingdom that moves on the town. Sweden can run cover for it. Give him a wide berth. If United Kingdom can approach the town from this direction, he can avoid most of the enemy's artillery. Helder hasn't moved up much at all. Prussia also not moving up too much. Blue team has an insane amount of cav still in play here. I still don't know how much the blue team has left. I would assume they have a bit. I haven't really seen much on the French side of things. United Kingdom's going after the Osmanli artillery. And they're going to get there. Oh, they... oh, that's gold. Attack! Run! They reach the target and then bros start running away. Imagine that. They look like the bravest soldiers ever. And then everyone's scratching their head saying, hang on, they just ran through the target. Aren't you supposed to kill the target? And where are they going? They just keep running. That was funny. Little artillery there trying to fire on the French forces. Prussia charged into them. And they managed to anchor the French cavalry there. So I think Prussian cavalry saved the artillery here of Sweden. So well done to the Prussian player backing up his ally there. So Prussia was eyeing a strike on the infantry line, it would seem, but they pulled out at the last second. Blue team shoring up their defences. Regrouping all their cavalry. I wonder if this is one of the French artillery units we saw. We saw one destroyed. Sorry, we saw one running away. Maybe that was the one that was destroyed, I don't know. Well, Osmanli's firing away their artillery. The Red team was unsuccessful in their attempts to wipe it out. Looks like they got maybe 4 English skirmisher units targeting their position. Osmanli is known for their accuracy, or long-range shots. But like Prussia, is not good in prolonged combat. Got a couple. Rheinbund's over here with their infantry. I thought Rheinbund would be over here. Now Prussia and Helder, what are they up to? This is a huge grouping of cavalry. Yeah, if the blue team has artillery, they should be firing it on this area right now. And this is a crap ton of cavalry. Most of this actually is heavy cavalry in itself. Yep, even Helder has some of the best units here. It looks like a lot of these units came from a square. Cavalry are looking to move maybe around the United States infantry. Okay, United Kingdom's got troops inside.
All hope is lost now. This battle is almost done.
It might break. France going after the Swedish artillery, and there is no one around. He did what he could. He de-lumbered, but it's not enough to save them. Wow, the French unit broke. Well, at least I wiped out the artillery crew, but what happened? I did not expect that. Sweden's struggling a little bit here against Osmanli. The Ghazi crew looks to be handling themselves pretty well. Skirmishers have got to move into a better position. Oh, they didn't charge in, did they? Oh, they did. The blue team's vastly outnumbered here. Why would they charge into a superior force? Okay, unit of 100 there broke. Several girls from Rheinbund killed them. Helder's trying to target the Rheinbund general. In comes Prussia as well. That could be the general. He got away. No, they're not going to charge into the United States unit there. They're going to clip him. They get the 8-pounder crew. The United States General is right there. The United States and France here looking comfortable, at least for now. The good artillery support. But the red team took the 2-pointer.
Our men are running, sir.
And the Swedish cav got beaten back. Osmanli and Rheinbund not doing too bad here. In fact, they got the numbers. So over the Swedish lines, the United Kingdom's eyeing a strike. But Rheinbund's ready for him. Troops are facing their direction. They probably need to start moving back towards the army, shadow the cavalry as best they can. It's really all they can do. That's weird. I saw some troops just fall over. And Sweden's taking a bit of a beating. Okay. Oopsie. Wrong button.
Our men are running, sir.
You think Helder would fare a bit better here against the United States skirmishers? Prussia's moving up his line. Helder's probably going to move up those 2 units a little bit with him, you know? And Prussia just sort of shift your 7 units here just a little bit to the left. That way their line is more open. They've got a better field of fire. Red team showing confidence here on this flank. France has still got a lot of cavalry in the rear, along with Helder. And this has France very nervous. I don't know why France is moving his units here. These units are like the only deterrent against the Helder and Prussian cavalry. Remove them, and then this whole area becomes opened up. I mean, the blue team has artillery units left, right, and centre. Generals units are also amongst this group. France should not be pulling out these units. This is opening up big time. I mean, Helder and Prussia should probably exploit this and then charge through the gap here, and then all the artillery pieces, and even the United States general unit, France's general unit too. All those targets are up for grabs. The way I think is now open for them to get through this, and it's open season on all blue team artillery. I'm not sure why France did that. I think blue team is highly vulnerable right now. It's up to the red team to exploit this. It does look like Helder is thinning out the United States ranks here. Prussia's struggling a little bit. France is the more superior faction. The howitzers are just hammering the position. So Sweden got back their elite cavalry. The United States also has 3 units over here. I didn't notice them there before. And the elite cavalry, I don't know what they're doing. They move a little bit too slow. Okay, now it looks like maybe the cavalry's trying to run cover for the advancing infantry.
Our men are running.
Sweden's going for a full bayonet charge here. Yeah, he's going for it. Okay, one of his units just broke. He committed 4 here to the charge. 3 are still in play.
Our men are running.
Yeah, Sweden should be firing straight into Rheinbund over here. Okay, here they are, redressing their ranks. There's a lot of troops to hit. Yep, nice volley there. So, Sweden with a daring charge that paid off. He broke through the lines there, and that sent the blue team reeling backwards. It did seem like Sweden was getting a little bit overwhelmed here. But it looks like he's actually forced his enemy back, which is pretty good considering he was the one that was on the back foot a second ago. So it looks like Helder went in for a charge. The cavalry units we saw haven't been committed just yet. First line infantry trying to hold back the Helder expedition. Oh, there are 2 units here in the United States. Okay, it was 1-1 now, but I think cavalry's going to finish off these guys. Yeah, nice work. Alright, looks like the blue team did collapse their perimeter. But Prussia is still charging through the only gap available to them. Well done.
We have killed their generals.
Oh, they threaded the needle there. Without a Trez, that was his general there. artillery hit killed him. So that was unfortunate there for France. When your numbers up, your numbers up. It's just unlucky. Prussia does seem to have France here on the ropes. He probably should keep pushing. And now he's committing this other cavalry unit to slam in from the front. At the same time he attacks them from the rear. As long as the cavalry can prevent these units from firing, then he owns this battlefield right now. And he did it. Now, Osmanli's in between a rock and a hard place. It's funny, Prussia is moving up a little bit slower than I expected him to. With all the cavalry in their back lines here, I thought Prussia might be running towards the enemy here. Trying to force them into a panic. Oh, the Osmanli general's not going to escape that. Sure. United States General's unit is here. Is the Osmanli general dead already? Swedish forces are way back. Okay, looks like Prussia's valiant charge is over. But I think he did enough. Still got a lot of enemy troops here. Prussia should try to thin the herd a little bit. Well, Hyder's definitely taking care of business. Hyder, Helder.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Okay. Timothy's 9. I have no idea. Turkey shoot. England looks like he's winning this fight despite being outnumbered. I'm not sure where Sweden's going. Well, Sweden here looks like he's waiting for his allies there to move up. He's also got 2 units over here moving up with Prussia and England. And you see, England sort of lined up all his troops here, so now I would have thought Sweden would be positioning all his troops here in a nice line here to take on Osmanli and just head straight at him. Bit of an overlap here with the red team. saw a few drop there.
Our men are running for
I think those guys they were fighting off against Rheinbund. Okay, Hell looks like he's trying to cut off the retreat from the blue team here. We've got some troops over here. You know, I really think expect to see this Swedish line here. I'm surprised they're not in this position here, you know? From the Rheinbund unit right down to where the English unit is. Just to sort of try and push them towards Helder, you know? Catch them in a device. Press them against each other. Choke them out. But because Sweden's hung back here, it's leaving an opening here for the blue team to fall back. And it's probably easier for them to actually withdraw right now and try to use the town as cover, you know? Link up their remaining army here with Rheinbund. And then, you know, just try and hold out. Maintain a perimeter from the first house here. And all the way around. And have some units over here to shoot at enemy troops that try to come through the town here. Alright, Sweden went in for another kamikaze charge. He's getting a bit lucky with those today. This is his second successful one I've seen.
Our men are running for
I think the red team could have ended this battle a bit faster had those Swedish units been in position. I don't know why they withdrew them like that. Didn't need to be. It's almost like Sweden offered these guys up as a consolation prize to Osmanli. They nailed them. Yeah, they're trying to fall back to the town, but Helder's already in it. By the time they establish a perimeter, Helder might already be smashing through it. Looks like Osmanli's going to stay here and fight, which suits the red team very well. Had Osmanli begun to withdraw in this direction, I think the Naikina units here would have to run across to sort of cut off their retreat. Alright, Helder controls the town. These guys here won't last too long. I think they've lost their general now. Being shot at from almost all directions. Prussia, for some reason, has held back his entire army. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But red team has the numbers right now. They probably should just do a full bayonet charge to end it. Well, it looks like, yeah, shooting it out. Okay, just like that, all the units here broke. I think maybe there's one still in play here. Maybe, maybe not. We could be finished here. Yes, we are. Okay, so congratulations to Steague32 and his team on the victory today. That was great. California 79 here, 1718. Malachi 222, the OG, 890. Ron Effin Swanson, 1365. And Steague32, 955. JohnTheRoch 1145, without a Trez 726, Timothy's 9 450, and Sam Wish 867. Good kill counts there. Okay, top performances here. The Cuirassier 230, no real surprise there, they did very well against enemy cavalry. We've got some Jaegers here, 106 and 92, and I will show you the rest of his army, just to show you their performances. But the average from poor to good, I'd say, in terms of kill counts. So, thank you to Steague32 for sending me that replay. If you guys would like to see your own replays featured here on this channel, once again, there are links here displayed on your screen. They are my Discord ID, where you can post replays directly to me if you so wish, my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com, or an invite link to join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays to the Battle Replay sub-channel you will find there. So Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Dismiss, my fellow Scouts. See you in the next Total War battle.